Hello friends, welcome. Thank you for opening your heart and your soul into joining this stream. I really appreciate it. I just finished my 30-minute yoga session and I feel very zen. And I would like to share this positive energy with all of you today in the form of a very productive Skyblivion stream. So thank you. Thank you for joining me. This is how the yoga instructor talks, so I thought I would try that out. Didn't make me feel very positive, to be honest, more annoyed, but maybe it works on you, I don't know. Open your heart and your soul is what I learned today. No, I don't think I could do that for an entire day. Or entire stream. Everyone, you know what? I do feel calm. I know I was talking shit about yoga yesterday. I don't have anything against yoga. This 30-minute session was great. I broke a sweat. Everything feels very loose and stretched. I don't like the yoga instructor. She's too, I don't know. I don't like the way she talks to me. She keeps telling me to love myself. No. I'm not gonna love myself. Get over it. In any case, Victor, Proman, Phase, Kipex, Titan, Glitz, Gilhas, Network, Hey, or Hage, Bemin, Legit Rob, the Hero of Kavach, Slade, Rebel Nice, Tom the Penguin, hey Tom, Kira, Perky Jets, hey, welcome to the stream. First time chatting. Welcome. Chasing Echoes, Blackbird Flew. Don't think I missed anyone. It's the way she whispers in your ear. Well, it's the whispering and just she has a dog. And I really like dogs, and I don't have a dog, and she keeps saying how cute and fluffy it is. And lady, I know that. I would like to have a dog myself, and I'm just jealous. I think that's it, maybe, more than anything else. I'm just jealous of her having a dog, maybe. It does look like a really cute dog. I want to be the one with the dog. So yeah, maybe that's just what's going on. Maybe I just really want to have a dog, and she has one. I guess we'll find out. I have to do one of these sessions for the next 30 days. One a day. Anyway, how have you guys been? It is January 3rd. Time flies. Hope you've been doing well. Not sure if I've seen all of you yesterday. I see a few faces who I didn't speak to yesterday, so happy late new year. Welcome to 2022. Hope it's been a blast so far. Hey, Wen.
Oh, lovely.
Hey, Joe4. Thank you very much for that prime. First prime of the day. Thank you. Can we get, I was gonna say, can we get some love in the chat, but it seems like you guys are already on the case. Thanks, everyone. Guten Tag. Wie geht's? No, Joe 4. You have the cool hearts now. Okay? These ones are trippy. Purple hearts are for plebs now. You're an elitist. Yeah. Doesn't that feel good? For those who missed it, I worked on a little camp yesterday during the stream. And this camp is called, what is it called? Something Valley Camp. We'll go to it in a second, because I've been reworking it a little. Well, not reworking it. I've just been detailing it a bit more. Because I was looking at the screenshots this morning on the Discord. You can find the Discord there, because I do share screenshots of what we do during the stream, so that if you missed the stream, you can see the work we've done afterwards. But I was looking back at what we'd done, and overall I was happy, but I did notice that the camp was a bit too empty for my liking. It just felt like there should be a little bit more going on. But I'll show you in a second, and thank you, Rose, for the save. You know like no other how important it is to save the CK every once in a while. Being a user and an abuser yourself. For those who don't know, Rose is actually on the Skyblivion team as well. So, yay Rose! Jobelski, thank you for the follow. Hey Tayton. This is actually so cool. Been following the project for the last couple of years. Didn't know anyone streamed it. Oh, awesome. Well, welcome. Yeah, if you want to ask some questions, by all means, hit me up. Let me know what you want to know, and I'll try to respond where I can.
Greetings!
AKA Steven, thank you for the follow. Alright, so let me show the camp really quickly. Some very important details. I added a cushion and a cup to the ledge.
Choice.
Tom, thank you very much for gifting a sub to Tana the Boer. Very kind of you. Much appreciated. Usually I'm reminding people to save more than the seek. Yeah. That's fair. Didn't gift, just continued. Oh, sorry, yeah, it's continuing the gift sub. Gotcha. Thanks. Sorry, I got confused. I almost never get that that sound alert. I went a bit crazy when I went over the sound alerts for my stream. Like we have different alerts for almost anything. Very specific amounts of bits, tiers of bits, resubs, tiers of subs, continued subs, gift subs. Prime subs are different than regular subs. The amount of gift subs. I get a bit carried away. Anyway, thanks a lot for continuing the sub. The only one is released, but I see in the Q&A there is none. Oblivion got me into gaming, and it's my all-time favorite game. Awesome, yeah. I mean, rest assured, we're all working as hard as we can. So yeah, when it comes to the camp, I didn't add that much, to be fair. Like I added more rocks and more of like a little slope to the right side of the camp. I moved the woodcutting station around to be closer to the camp. Everything is a bit more condensed now. The camp yesterday was a bit more spread out, which left a lot of empty space, and I always say empty space is not a big deal, and it's totally not. But for a camp like this, I felt it looked a bit more cozy to have things be a little bit closer to each other. So yeah, that's more or less what I did. Added some more supplies like arrows and a little woodcutting axe to the scene. Yeah, just really simple stuff, honestly. Nothing major, but I think it makes the location look a lot nicer. Sometimes a small difference is enough. This is a huge fucking deer. It's a buck. I promised you it's regular size. It's a normal sized deer, but yeah, they're pretty big. I'm doing good, Fanitum. Yeah, that's what we did yesterday, and today we are gonna be moving on. And we'll start doing this row of cells. As you can see, I got a bit carried away already. Did a bit of work by myself. For the rest of this, we'll tackle it together, I promise. Like the end of the year highlights you post on Discord. It's a nice way to show how much progress the team did over last year. Yeah, that was a cool little thing to try out. Yeah, there's maybe not as much in there as I would have liked, because it's not representative of the entire year. It's really a small snippet, but I asked everyone to share with me the work they were the most proud of. So that's what I included, their proudest work, and a few things I felt should be included in there as well. Also, Steve, I'll keep it in mind. Cheers. Just Steve. Ever had crazy dreams? Last night I had one where I was playing a game of tag against the leader of Turkey for for diplomatic peace on a huge playground. Yeah, I can't say I've had dreams like that, no. I have plenty of weird dreams, but none of them include the leaders of Turkey. I've stopped smoking weed, so that could be why. Oh, well, I mean, if you've been smoking weed kind of on the regular for a long period of time, it's gonna get weirder. Not speaking from my own experience, but I've had some people who quit weeds after using it for years. One of them actually had a psychosis, which is the worst case scenario, but the rest just had weird dreams for a bit. It'll get better after a few weeks. Are you able to walk around anywhere while in the builds? Like, can you go to the city or Coral? I mean, yeah, I can jump in game. The editor doesn't have a an in-game viewer. Like you can't just jump in game straight from the creation kit. You have to load up the actual game to do that. Penis. Penis to you too. What happens in the psychosis? Well, psychosis is kind of bad news. Because you kind of lose control. You stop to... You can no longer distinguish reality from... dream. Well, it's like you're dreaming, but you're awake. Someone very close to me had a psychosis, and that lasted, like, the longest one lasted weeks. And he was convinced, you know, there were people dancing in the church down the street that he could see from the house. And they were dancing in a circle, and when walking through the street, he saw treasure chests everywhere, chock full with gold and glowing gems. But it was like he had eyes wide open. There were people in his back that were trying to claw through his eyes. Like, it's very scary shit, actually. I know I'm from Holland, and that's why people often ask me, like, do we smoke weed? I never have smoked. Well, I never smoked much. I've maybe had like 5 joints. But I have to admit that I'm a bit against it, to be honest, because of shit like that, because it's not very uncommon. At least in this area. We had a kid in school who tried to kill his parents because he was convinced they were the devil. And that kid smoked a lot of weed. So yeah, I don't know. It scared me a little bit. He was arrested actually, but when they find out that he was in, you know, not his right mind, he was put in rehab instead. Bleeding out though. But yeah, freaky shit. Trying to think what I want to do with this place. I kind of don't want to touch it. Like one of the other landscapers, the landscaper before me, worked on this location. I think it's fine. Like, it's a pretty cool watchtower. Maybe we can change it up a little bit. Have just kinds of the big round walls around it a bit more. Big gate at the front. Like this used to be a bigger thing, maybe. My wife often tells her psychotic patients wild shit. One was a Jedi and punched a guy claiming to be Jesus. What the fuck? Yeah, that's pretty wild. Sounds like an Oblivion questline, yeah, a little bit. Hey, True Joe. Yeah, I don't know. My stance on the whole subject is, you know, you're an adult. Do what you want to do. It's not my life. Just be careful with what you put in your body. You know, like I can only share the negative experiences. That there's plenty of positive ones as well. Even though I don't smoke, plenty of people around me have smoked, and at least 8 out of 10 have been unaffected. 7 out of 10 maybe. We're always just able to have a good time with it. So, you know, take my advice with a grain of salt. Not even advice. They take the words coming out of my mouth with a grain of salt. Have you ever been to Denmark? I have, actually. For uni, I went there to take part in kind of this exchange project, where Dutch students and students from Denmark were kind of just chatting about what it's like to go to university in the respective countries and see what the similarities are, what the differences are, which was yeah, was interesting. Nice people. Was very interesting because most people in uni there were actually like almost twice my age, because you get paid to go to uni. Like you're very highly encouraged by the government to keep studying. So a lot of these people were folks that have been working a specific job for years and were like, you know what, I wanna have a change of scenery. I wanna do something else for a living, and then, well, they decided to get another job, but before that, get a different education. Very, very interesting. I can't say I've seen too much of the country itself, because we only stayed in one place for the majority of it, and
Greetings!
much else to say about that, really. We only stayed in one place. It didn't have a car.
It's you.
Couldn't go anywhere without permission, so it was a bit of a boring trip, in the sense of, you know, not a whole lot of exploring to do in Denmark. Johnny Master, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hey. Hey, tight. Nice haircut. I didn't get a haircut. It's just it's curlier than usual, I think. In the US, education is a trap. Yeah, sorry to the other dude. In Holland, we pay for it as well, but it's in my opinion, a pretty reasonable sum. Like for a semester of education, I pay 2K, which is an average monthly income. God damn it. But yeah, 2K for me, that's so basically for a full education, it's 4 months of salary. that you have to pay back to the government. And if you can't pay, or that you have to pay for your education, if you can't pay for your education from the get-go, then you can be a part of this government program where you can borrow the funds you need. So you know, for me, a full education would be 8,000 euros thereabouts. So let's make it an even 10. So you have to pay, or you can borrow 10k euros from the government that you have to pay back, but the interest rate is 0.01%. So there's barely any interest, and you can pay it back over the course of 10 years. So your average uni education lasts 4 years. If you get stuck somehow, it'll be maybe 5, at worst 6. And then you can work full-time, hopefully, for 10 years before you have to pay back the money you owe the government. And it's kind of a, yeah, I appreciate it. There used to be a system where you could also get like a monthly sum of money to kind of support your additional costs. I was a bit too young for that. Like as soon as I started going to uni, that was canned. They stopped doing that, unfortunately. So I can't say I ever missed it. Plenty of people around me missed it though. Like there was a lot of fuzz about it, but all things considered, I think I'm pretty lucky to have the system we have now. Like I had no trouble paying it back. But yeah, I guess it kind of depends who you ask. To me, it seemed like a pretty good system. You know, it allows people from a poor background to invest in themselves, which I'm very happy about. I myself, I come from, you know, middle class, so luckily I don't have that issue. But I had people in my class who had to get themselves through uni, which is obviously tougher. And I can imagine that, you know, once you finish your education, it's kind of a pain in the ass to have to pay up your student debt before you can even start your life. So.
Stop right there, criminal scum! Nobody breaks the law on my watch! I'm confiscating your stolen goods. Now pay your fine, or it's off to jail. Then pay with your blood!
Keep. Didn't know Holland's and Netherlands. Yeah, everyone calls it Holland though, and I'm too lazy to call it the Netherlands. But yeah, it is the Netherlands. Just a lazy boy. Lazy boy. Another more demolished gate. Are you trying to make the stone blocks look as if they have fallen off the tower over time? Right now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to create a bit of an outer wall. So like an outer fortification with the tower on top is my idea. Because we have this interior fort. And I don't think it makes sense for that to just go straight into the rock like it did before. I think it needs a bit more... slightly more sensical placement. So that's what I'm trying to achieve. We'll see if I can make it work. Holland, you have North and South Holland. Like they're two of the main provinces. But yeah, if you want to be correct, then it's the Netherlands for the country, and then you have the provinces. Hey MD, how's it going? How long do you think it would take to learn Papyrus? Or whatever the script language is? Yeah, the script language is Papyrus, and I have no idea. I hate scripting. I don't even bother with it. I like the sound of the Kingdom of the Netherlands. I like the sound of it, it's just so long. I'm too lazy for that. In Portuguese, we call Netherlands Hollanda, so it's really close to Holland. Yeah, I think Holland or Netherlands used to be Holland, and then it became Netherlands, and I think I'm gonna try and make it look like there was a small gatehouse leading to the tower up top as well. So you couldn't just walk into it. You'd have to get through a small gatehouse there as well.
Hello there.
Fallon, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in.
Greetings!
Here, another one. Orange Jack, thank you as well. Welcome, welcome. As always, if you have questions, feel free to just ask. That's why we're here. Trying to show you what Skyblivion is all about. Thanks for a save. Jack. Looks like you're already getting the hang of it. Helping me remember to save is half the job. Well, half your guys' job. Do you never get bored of the Oblivion OST? You really hear it very often, I guess. That's a fair question. Well, I mean, luckily I mix it up, you know, I mix Skyrim and Oblivion. But yeah, I mean, it does get a bit tedious sometimes, and I do mix it up a bit now and then. Like I listen to other game soundtracks sometimes. But yeah, for me, it feels like having Elder Scrolls music playing in the background of these streams is just very fitting to the overall atmosphere. So yeah, no, I think for the stream it's the right kind of music to listen to. Like I know Elder Scrolls music is very chill and relaxed, and so are these streams. Like they're pretty chill and relaxed itself. So I just feel like it's a very good fit to listen to this while working. And if I really get bored of it, I can always just let you guys listen to the soundtrack and you know, put my own earbuds in and listen to my own stuff. Hey Kiwi, by the way. What is this place? This place is called Fort Dirich. Dirich or Dirick. Something like that. Oh my god. Oh, this is so depressing. I don't think I saved anything from this. Wait, I think I may have used Jax to save. Yeah, Control Z will often crash the creation kit.
It just works.
And it immediately makes me want to quit. Yep, that's the real pain. Just responding to text. See, there's a test run. Oh, it annoys. It's so annoying though. I don't know the coordinates where we were before. Let's see. My last save was okay. Yeah, 30 minutes ago. So most of that is actually saved. 5 minutes ago was my last save. So we're good. We're good. Then you listen to Nickelback? I do like me some Nickelback, yeah. I unironically do like Nickelback. See, that's where you guys redeem the saves. Like Jack saved half an hour of progress just then with that one save. Take a break if you feel like it. We would watch other games. Yeah, I know you guys would. It's just, you know, I want to put as much time as I can into Skyblivion. You know, like We're moving. We're always moving towards that release date, and if I can put in an hour now, then, you know, theoretically speaking, the release of Skyblivion is an hour closer. Maybe a weird way of thinking about it, but I don't mind putting in the time. Crashes are unfortunately sometimes a part of it. They can sometimes be avoided. The one we just had could have been avoided, but it is what it is. Does your coding department think of improving the creation kit with a little bit of modding? The creation kit is not open source. I mean, hacking away at the creation kit, if we had people on the team who could do that, I'd rather they work on quest conversion or something that needs it more. You know, the creation kit, it's a good tool. I complain sometimes about it, but it is a good tool. It doesn't crash that often. Especially if you're using Skyrim assets. Like, part of the reasons why our creation kit is unstable is because we're putting a lot of data into the CK. We're making it run overtime. So I can't really blame the creation kit for sometimes struggling to keep up. Anyway, I'm gonna go to minus 22 and 10. Minus 22 and 10. Could you develop a simple program to click the save button from time to time? Yeah, it shouldn't be too hard. I mean, saving is really just Control S. But yeah, I should be able to to press the save button every once in a while. Yeah, so we only lost the crappy work I did on the ceiling. It's nothing.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
God damn it. Yeah, let me get this thing. I'm close now. One of these that I need. This one is probably okay. One of the things I noticed with this fort is that some of the pieces are upscaled a lot, so you see a big discrepancy between the bricks used there and the bricks used at the front, because they're upscaled so much. So I'm just trying to clean it up a bit, so it's a little bit more consistent, while also improving the overall construction, I suppose. Yeah, that's very true as well, Heavy. It's just like I haven't worked in the creation kit today. Well, I've worked 30 minutes off stream. What's the name of this specific song? The one playing right now is Oriel's Ascension. Hey, Scott. Marpala the Stupid is asking me to do 15 push-ups, or well, redeeming 15 push-ups. So let's do that. I really do appreciate the push-up redeems, though. I know I bitch and complain about it sometimes because I don't really feel like doing it, but when you sit still for so long, even though I hate to admit it, it's good to do them. It really is. Hey, Anna. These the longest walls we have? Thanks for the save.
Today's your lucky day, so let's hear it.
Oh shit! Coin flip. Where's my coin flip? Oh, alright. Someone already started. Cheers. Cheers, mod. Those that don't know or may have forgotten, you can invest your channel points into predicting what it's gonna be. I have a coin, a septim, somewhere. Yep, you can see it right there. And you can choose to vote basically on heads or tails. And if you win, you get digital currency in return from channel points. The one thing you wanted for Christmas but didn't get. So yeah, this is very exciting for you, I can imagine.
Stop right there, criminal scum! Nobody
We
breaks the
stop
law
you,
on
mate.
my watch! I'm confiscating
sake.
your stolen goods. Now pay your fine, or it's off to jail. Then pay with your blood!
Thanks for the save. I love the think sound. It hasn't caught me off guard in a while though. I know there's a few clips of me shitting my bridges because of that. Because of that guard, but it hasn't happened in a while. What fort is this? What did I say earlier? Dirich. Dirich. Dirichkevich. Yes, like bitcoins. Pretty much. Yeah, that's gonna be a nicer fit. Or a better fit. This is what it was before. This is what I'm trying to turn into. It's a bit of a nitpicky thing, but you can see how massive these bricks are. An NPC is a little bit bigger than this box, so having bricks being half the size of a person is just a bit messy. By doing this, it's a bit cleaner. Now, without the door, there's this behind it, and when the door opens, which will be nice and animated, that will look weird. So what we're gonna do, as well as actually shout, I need to make sure. We're gonna put a black behind it. So that there's not any weird objects that shouldn't be there behind gate. Bada bing, bada boom. Bob's your uncle. Just noticed the photo Todd. Yo, I mean, it helps having a literal god watch over your work. It really does. Trust me. Hey Kira, how's it going? There's a hole by the top left on the door. You mean this? Yeah, that's fine. That's not a problem. Especially with a door that big, it's never gonna be a perfect fit, you know. That's alright. It's alright. Oh, time is up. My bad. My bad. Right. It's heads. Hope that's what you guys wanted. Some of you anyway. Can win them all. Thanks for the save. Phase. Do you guys reckon we should keep the fireworks? Because they're being used more now, I think, than during the actual end of the year stream. I was supposed to take them out. Kind of forgot. I like him. Yeah, they're kind of fun. I made D doubting the wall colors of Bravil, and Jack doesn't like it, and now I don't know what to do. Well, feel free to use me as a second opinion. I might just make your day and say something completely different from both of them, okay? I'll be like a wild card. Today's celebration, especially if I stream. You've been smoking. Ah, there we go. Or yeah, fuck. Man, I can't wait to build a proper fort. This set looks like a shit ton of fun. For now though, what am I looking for? Brie. Thought we were on the Brie. Ah, we were. Do you have a screenshot, Caro, of what that would look like, or was it just something that came up randomly? Yeah. Where did this wall go again? Thing. Catacombs part of the fort now is looking great so far. To make it creepy as I can. Awesome, yeah. Looking forward to it. I'm glad to see you guys are rocking the interior forts. Very, very cool indeed.
You think that's funny?
I know you're working, but I send it. PLS, help me.
Can I can I do it after stream? Also, don't worry about it too much. It's just two people having different opinions. It's always gonna happen. Their fault? I don't think there's much fault. If you don't mind me disagreeing with you. Thanks for the save. Everything is still fine. Unless D and Loot break up because of you, we'll be fine. Oh, cheers for the save there, mate. Appreciate it. No, and they'd never break up over something like that. We all promised each other we would never, you know, break up over a girl. We were tight buttholes, the three of us. We started Skyblivion and we're damn right gonna finish it as well. For anyone who doesn't know who we're talking about, this is gonna sound very weird. Don't worry about it. Trying to look. Or trying to look. I'm trying to make this look like a small gatehouse before the main tower, so it wasn't completely left unguarded. Since we have the bigger, slightly bigger fortification. It's not that much of a fortification anyway, but slightly bigger above. If I have a loose butthole, is that bad? Yeah, man. It's all about the tight butthole. Tight buttholes stick together no matter what. A loose butthole's like a loose cannon, you know? Dangerous. Not really sure how we got to that topic. No, but guess we're here now, so do about it, can we?
Thank you.
Butthole.
Thanks for the butthole. Rippy, Monty, Puppy, Cock. Cock is such a fun word to say. Really is. Hate to admit it, but it's a really fun word to say. Cheers for the save. Hey Clockwork, how's it going? It's the year so far, good snow at our place. I've had about 3 to 4 power fluctuations. It's not here before, but today's been the worst day so far. Well, I have an equally interesting day, because it's 16 degrees outside. It's the exact opposite. No snow, and these last few days have been the warmest in recorded history of Holland. Or sorry, the Netherlands. So I'm a little bit scared that we might not have any snow periods this season, which would make me a very sad panda. Very sad panda indeed. Not sure why I'm a panda now, but gonna lean into it. Feels right, you know? Hey Devin. Been so long? Yeah, it feels like 24 hours since I've last seen you. Germany's been really cold for once. After years of 20-degree winters. Oh shit. Yeah, it's the exact opposite here. How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do... Thanks for the save. Oh crap. My brush my teeth alarm just went off. Okay, that looks better. So Oblivion's gonna be only in English language. Excuse me. Skyblivion, it's a little bit more complicated than that. Like the game itself, the initial version will be English, yes. But fan translations can be used. The official Oblivion translations can be used. We might not be able to support it out of the box. I can't really say because we haven't really looked into it yet. But if we can support translations ourselves, community-driven translation should be pretty easy to pull off. But
Hello,
yeah,
Rebel.
time will tell. Hamiltox, thank you very much for the 2-month resub. Cheers, my dear. And thank you for using your Prime as well. And hello. Thanks for the stream. I'm going to start Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Alright, Justin. Thank you very much for stopping by. Also, Mr. Fancy Pants, hello. See you around. Cheers. Fuck. Well, I just placed these. Yes, I didn't.
Oh, lovely!
Anyway, so glad you guys are doing this still. Sit bought a new PC partially to be able to run Skyblivion. It's a fucking beast.
Sorry, let me read that properly in a sec. Joko. Thanks a lot for the prime as well. And for 2 months. Thank you both. Glad to hear about your beast of a PC. Congrats. Is it a he or a she? A she, and she is Violets. It's a very pretty name. Mine is a she too. I mean, you know. I put my lips on that thing, so of course it's a she. She's beautiful. Been having a mild winter overall. Only minus 17? Is that mild? Where are you from, Alaska? I'm from Canada and minus 17 is mild. Okay, gotcha. That reminds me of Witcher 3 and Skellige. I think I know what tower you're talking about, yeah. I didn't make the tower, I'm just making the little fortification around it, and that's as much credit as I'm willing to take. instead of having that that road painted on, I'm actually putting down these fort bricks, which are quite nice because they are 3D, so they add some actual depth to the scene as well. Which I think is going to look a lot nicer. Do you have any news about the dev diary? Can we expect to see Breville and Chain Hall? Suppose I have news. I finished writing the dev diary, and it's with the video editing department now. That's kind of my news. Hope that suffices.
Master.
Good to see you, brother.
Hey, Blue Demon. It's always nice to see the adoring fan. Do you have reference pictures for this build, or are you just winging it? I'm just winging it. I've seen enough old ruined castles and fortresses. Whenever I go hiking or went abroad, I tried to find out if there were any old ruins nearby. Europe has quite a lot of them. Hey, Daddy Smurf, by the way. Yeah, so about what's in the dev diary, we'll be covering goblins, the different goblin variations and their tribes. We'll be covering Bruma, the city. We'll be covering architecture, which will focus on Bruma, the Imperial City, and a bit on Breville as well. And we'll be talking about Oblivion artifacts, like artifacts from the Daedric Princes, unique weapons, and 3D. I think those are the main pillars of this dev diary. Yeah, those should be the main pillars. Our dev diary is a party here. Glad to hear it. Yeah, we actually have 3 guys working on it this time. Before it was Heavy Burns and me, but this time around we have 2 other individuals helping out with the creation of the developer diary. So it's going to be an interesting process because we've never done it this way before. But I'm sure it's going to be great, and I'm sure you guys can enjoy it. There's some really cool topics I've covered this time around. And for the next dev diary, I'm actively asking you guys what you want to see. So yeah, spoiler alert, the epic narrator will ask for your feedback and input at the end of the video, so be sure to give it, because I'd love to see what you want me to cover in developer diaries and what you want us to talk about. I want to see imps. Imps are actually finished. They're not going to be showcased. Well, There might be one in the background, because I do know imps spawn quite a lot in Oblivion. So who knows, maybe you'll be lucky and you'll see an imp here or there. But they are finished, and one of the things I want to focus on in future dev diaries is do like a creature showcase or an armor showcase. Basically focus on areas of the game that has been completely finished now. That would be cool.
It's you. Hi.
Sella J, thank you for the follow. Hey Bear, by the way, as well. Do you take any inspiration from real places? For example, Rodenburg? Let me see. Rotenburg ob der Tauber. Oh, isn't that the CSGO? Yeah, the CSGO map. Or looks like a CSGO map. Completely ripped out of fancy novel, completely medieval brick and patchwork architecture down to the last brick. Still has its city walls and everything. Castle. I definitely look at real life references for sure. I'm not a medieval buff or anything, but I do appreciate old castles and ruins a lot. Funny Nut. Thank you very much for the brand new Prime. Very kind of you. Cheers. Let me get some cheers in the chat as well. I see more nudity. Okay. Cool.
Hello there.
And B1, B17? Not sure what to call you. I'll call you B17. Thanks for the follow as well. Thanks for the save. Just putting a bunch of rubble down wherever I can, really. Wherever there's ruined walls, it would make sense for there to be piles of, you know, rocks and rubble and stones laying around, so I'm just trying to add that now. Add a bit more depth and character to the scene. Obviously, I'm never going to be able to put enough rubble down to make up for all the ruined walls, but if we can get a bit close, then that's good enough for me. Game design and world design in general is usually a lot about trying to sell an idea. You don't have to bring it home. Right? It doesn't have to be the biggest, most realistic location in the map. If you can just plant the seed, plant the idea, then, you know, your imagination can do some of the heavy lifting as well. I prefer it that way, anyway. Needed save. I was really hoping to work a bit faster than yesterday, because I was thinking, you know, there's just going to be wilderness cells, and wilderness cells are kind of easy, you know, it's like dotting trees around and making things look natural and stuff. But of course I had to do a fort. Lose track of time. Oh well. Hopefully it'll be worth it when it's done. I think it turned out quite cool. I like it. Gotta do a bit more with the outer wall there. We can call it. It's a bit of a shame that we don't have a piece. Well, actually, that's not entirely true. Asset for a big ruined gate, I don't think. That's okay. No, Joko. Get out of here. Get out of here! We don't take kindly to Fortniters in these here parts. What do you think about having this laying outside? It's like the old, what do you call it? Not the drawbridge, but the, you know, the sort of like the gate you lower down. What do you call that? I'm sure there's a proper technical term for that. Great. That be it? Or is that just me making up words? Rolling gate, a grate. Thanks for the save. Thank you, Fence. Looks finished. Can't wait for the release tomorrow. You and me both. Sometimes it just feels like my life is living towards the release date of Skyblivion. That's my purpose now. Which, to be fair, you know, having a purpose in life could be worse. I feel like I've drifted through life most of my life. No, that doesn't sound right. I feel like I've been drifting most of my life, finding a purpose or looking for a purpose, and now I found one. Finally, I have a calling. A portcullis. Ah, yes. Portcullis. What's the plan after it's released? DLC? I like the long vacation answer better. Yeah, I think after this is released, I'm gonna take a good long break from modding and projects. You know, it's been a very good run. I've learned a ton. A lot of people ask me if I'm gonna work on my own game, and while I'm definitely interested in doing a game of my own, I also don't want to jump on another project straight out of coming out of this one. So I think the best thing for me is to just take a bit of a break, focus on what I like to do, maybe find out what it is that I like to do, because, you know, I haven't really had new hobbies in the last few years, because my hobbies have kind of been, you know, Skyblivion. Hasn't been a whole lot of space for other hobbies, so I'm just gonna see what I want to do with my free time, I guess. See what other people do in free time. I don't think I could do nothing. I'm not the kind of person that would enjoy doing nothing. I do want to stay productive. I want to learn something, maybe pick up an instrument or something boring like that. Boring is good. Boring is a nice change, I think. Fair enough, Zion. See, slowly but surely we're getting somewhere. It's starting to look like a bit of a fort. A little bit. I really do like SpongeBob, by the way. Lighting is the problem with this, the color of the city walls? What do you mean? What do you mean? Ooh, I can hear a cat fight outside. Actual cats. Creepy. I like cats, don't get me wrong, but goddamn do they sound scary sometimes. Don't like quests sitting in my log? Yeah. Did I not read that out loud earlier? I do hate that as well. I'm the kind of person that will I'm gonna accept every quest that comes my way, and then I'm gonna sit and complain about not being able to keep track of everything because there's a million things I have open and my entire map is just full of quest objectives and direction of color. Okay. Hey, Woolsocks, do you know if the project is still taking voice actors? Skyblivion has never looked for voice actors, I'm afraid. Skywind might be looking for voice actors still, though. You could definitely give them a try. Okay. I think it's time to relocate some of these trees then. I don't know why they were huddled together like that before, it's a bit weird. Hey, thanks for the save. Heading in the right direction. Making it dirty. Good. Good. Yeah, I was honestly a bit curious to see how you would adapt working on Bravil, because it seems to be kind of the exact opposite of how you usually like to tackle locations, making it pretty and all that. Thought it was going to be easier. Oh yeah, cities are a very unique challenge on their own.
Oh, drink water, drink water, drink water, bit.
Cheers. Yeah, I am close. I'm trying to keep one cell in between, so I'm not touching that one. I'm not touching these. Are you guys looking for more world designers, like the work you're doing now? I wouldn't say we're actively looking for landscapers. I'd rather have someone on the team who does interior locations, like dungeons, because we have more of those left. I don't think, let's put it this way, I don't think finishing the world map is going to be a problem. Finishing all the dungeons in time, like, we don't have a release date, but finishing all the dungeons is definitely going to be a bit more tricky. I'm just gonna assume that this was already there. I'm not sure whether it would be an X marker, but problem. Okay, looks like we can actually get to some landscaping now. The wilderness cells. Yeah, it is a little rabbit hole. And there's the rabbit. You know what this channel needs? We need a theme song. I don't think Star is really a theme song. Star feels like a jam. You know, like a mood. Gazelle, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome. Seems like all the big channels have like a proper theme song though.
Hello there.
Another one. Blurry Cat, thank you for the follow as well.
Greetings!
Another one. Mitochondrius. Thank you very much for the follow, all three of you. Any plans for the Velothi Mountains? Velothi Mountains are very Morrowind. This is Oblivion though. Cyrodiil. So I have no plans for Velothi Mountains now. Skywind probably has plans. We need Kek. Yeah, I was looking at emotes, or people who do emotes, today, and there was one guy who makes really nice ones, and I think he could get the style down, but his asking price for 25 emotes was $600, and for 5 animated emotes it was $500, so no.
I'm a god. How can you kill a god? What a grand and intoxicating innocence. I'm a god. How can you kill a god? Shame on you, sweet Zarabar.
Did I read correctly that Skyblivion started development in 2012, I think?
I'm a god. I'm a god.
Yes and no. Like the first tidbits of Skyblivion got started around that time, but like the development of the project, as you see here, like the remaster, didn't start until 2016. And to be very specific, December 2016, because that's when I posted our Skyblivion teaser trailer, like the first teaser trailer that got a lot of traction. The World of Cyrodiil, it was called. Firefur, thank you very much for the follow. So yeah, that was the first time I uploaded a pretty big first teaser of Skyblivion, you know, like what it was and how far along it was. So most of the people who work on the project now didn't join until 2016. In fact, most joined way after. The only person I know of, or the only people I know of who joined because of that video, are 2 landscaper, a tech wizard, as we like to call him, like someone who could work on tools, and 3 3D artists. Everyone else joins pretty much afterwards. I might be missing a few names, but generally speaking, the big part of the development team wasn't around until then. And it was because we kept making videos, and the teaser trailer in 2018 did very well. Like that got 3 million views or something crazy like that. Those are the saving graces for the project. Like those were the big attractions that got the name out there, got people interested, and got people to actually sign up and help out with the project. So you know, while some of the foundation was definitely laid in 2012, I feel like it's a bit misleading saying that development started then, because you know it was such a small team. Feels like the most active people, the people who have made the biggest impact on the project didn't join until 2 years ago. Music volume is a little bit loud compared to voice. Oh, my bad. Because it's a jam.
How rude!
Beziet, thank you very much for gifting us up tutorial. Valus Mountains. Yeah, they are already different than the Jara Mountains. They should be pretty much finished. What will come first? Skyblivion or Elder Scrolls 6? Oh, give me a sec. People being loud in the house. Yeah. What's gonna be coming out faster? Elder Scrolls 6 or Skyblivion? I have no way of knowing, because I don't work for Bethesda, so I have no idea where Elder Scrolls is, or Elder Scrolls 6 is in terms of development. I don't know how far along it is. So, yeah, if Todd reaches out to me and starts rubbing it in my face that Elder Scrolls 6 is gonna come out sooner, I'll let you guys know as well. Unless he makes me sign an NDA first. Otherwise, I don't know. Just gonna go around now and place like a bunch of bushes, plants, and the like to fill up the landscape a bit more. The grass is currently disabled, so you're not seeing that, but here's what that would look like. You may also notice that in some areas we are using no grass landscape textures, which I'm not a fan of. Let's just paint over that. See how there's more grasses now? Lighthouse Flame, thanks for the follow. Thanks for the save. Just gonna paint down a bit of dirt to make it look like the path just kind of splits up into multiple forks as the road kind of ceases to exist. Put a few remnants of the road a bit further down, but we'll leave it at that. Thank you, Torio. I'm glad that Shirley Curly will be in Elder Scrolls 6. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's you. Hi.
Shepherd, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Add a few more rock formations in the mix as well. I'm not gonna touch this cell. This is basically the edge of where I can work this merge. Maybe next merge I'll work a bit more on the border. Also depends on other landscapers such as Caro. But yeah, if you're curious why I'm sticking basically to one end of this grid, that's why. Is this Secunda? Yeah, it is. I love Secunda. Best game ever created? Hell yeah. Oblivion, I don't know. I don't know what it is about Oblivion, it's just kind of in a league of its own, really. I was watching this this documentary about the Battlefield series though, and I think Battlefield Bad Company 2 came out around the same time Oblivion did, or Battlefield Bad Company 1 actually. And the guy, the commentator said something along the lines of how Battlefield Bad Company was up there in terms of the best graphical games of that period, together with Crysis and also Oblivion. And I was like, I don't remember Oblivion being one of the groundbreaking games in terms of graphics. Like, it looked good, but I didn't think it was one of the groundbreaking games. Elder Scrolls games have never been, you know, the most impressive visually. I feel like though they've always been decent, but not anywhere above average. And that's coming from a fan. I don't mind that either. Like, I don't need the game to look amazing and run like crap. That's something that games can get away with that have a release every other year or every year even. Elder Scrolls 6 only coming out as, you know, infrequent as it does, I don't think would benefit from that at all. Captain, thank you for the raid, dudes. How was your stream? What are you working on? One of these days I'm gonna be able to raid you again. Yeah, we get a shout out to Captain Moran. I encourage all of you to give him a look because he's one of the not sure how long I can keep calling you new 3 artists, but he's one of the newer 3 artists who joined the project just before the new year. And he streams working on Tapestry at the moment. Plays some ESO. Okay, gotcha. Very cool. How's it going here? Good. I mean, just chipping away. We just finished this fort. And now I'm very much looking forward to doing some boring wilderness cells. See if we can blast through those quickly. Just gonna stretch. Actually, I'm gonna stand for a bit, I think.
I was tired and feeling down. Then my friend told me that I'll know has the best sweet rolls in town. So I went to try the sweet rolls, got my best shot.
Is that way too high? No, that's small.
I took one bite, and by the divines, I felt just like the count. I could eat sweet rolls all my life. That'd be fine with me. I could eat sweet rolls all my life. That'd be fine with me. That'd be fine with me.
It's you.
That'd be
Hi.
fine with me. So I put
Perito, thank you for the follow.
The time with that belt full of sweet rolls, I decided to retire. I could die for Salmo's baking. I could live down
Getting a bit tired. What time is it? It's 11 o'clock. Okay.
Brother, please
Please, may I have some more?
I could eat sweet rolls my life. That'd be fine with me. I could eat sweet rolls.
Ooh, Oblivion Gates. 24, 11. 21, 22, 23, 24, 11.
That'd be fine with me.
Wait, what did I say? 21, 22, 24, 11. Yeah, okay.
That'd be fine with me.
I'm marking all my Oblivion Gates. I'm not working on those. I'm gonna save them for last, because I want to do a good job. So I'm gonna give myself some homework at some point and just look at all the Oblivion Gates that the Ludist and D have done, who are two very excellent landscapers on the Skyblivion team. Because I really like what they've done with their gates, so I'm gonna take some time at some point, just look those over, get a good feel for how to do a good gate, and then try to apply that on a bunch of the outstanding gates, or the open gates I still have remaining, and then just go through them that way. Feels a little bit more efficient, effective. I don't want to waste my time fucking around with gates for a couple days before I find out a style I like. I really liked the way they did it, so I'm just gonna try and use them as inspiration. Seems like a better use of my time. Plus, I mean, it's good for consistency as well, so. Ugh. Funniest NPC conversation I had in Oblivion is the worshipper guy at the Shrine of Sheogorath talking about bugs. Sheogorath guy. I don't recall, to be honest with you. Sounds like I might have to go back to Sheogorath's shrine then. Talk to the bug guy. Refresh my memory. Thanks, FaZe. Didn't miss it. Making sure there's nothing underneath. That or cliff races. Oh, yeah. I definitely remember that dude, and I love them.
Funny?
I am a Rebel Z's Todd. How can you kill a Rebel Z's Todd? What a grand and intoxicating innocence.
Can't argue with that. Could you imagine if Todd and I joined forces? If I joined the dark side of Bethesda? It sells Skyblivion in increments. One piece at a time. $5. Then sell 60 of them. Be driving a Tesla in no time. After all, why shouldn't I sell it? It's mine. Own my precious.
Who's laughing now?
All of you gone back to work, by the way? I had my first day back in the office, but I'm one of 3 people actually in. The rest seem to be off until January 10th. So it was very slow and very quiet. Cheers for the save. That was my first day back after a long time. Still remote for 2 more weeks. Okay. Yeah, I'm full-time remote. I've been to the office once in a year. I started the job in November. I was gonna say last year, but November last year. I've seen a couple of my coworkers, not all of them. Traveled to work once now. Which was good. It's good to see people face to face. But yeah, it's weird. I never thought I'd work remote. I don't have anything against it either, and I kind of like it. But I also miss, you know, the interaction sometimes. My previous job before this, I worked in media. In a place called Hilversum, which is kind of the center for all things media in Holland, in the Netherlands. And I actually worked at a startup. Really nice group of people. And we were one of the few people, like we were partially bought out by, you know, a bigger company in Hilversum, and we got an office there. And I would go to the office like 3 days a week, and then, or 4 days a week, I think, actually. And then 1 day a week, everyone would work remote. Our programmer was pretty much remote every single day. But the rules were that you could work 1 day remote, and that was like very like progressive. Like we were the only department that had that much freedom. And now, you know, everyone is working remote, which is very, I don't know, just weird. Weird how times are changing quick. I felt like remote work was always going to become a bigger thing, but I don't think anyone expected it to be this quick. Yeah, might as well get used to it now, right? It does save a lot of time with transport and stuff, and if you work at a good company who are able to support you from home with, you know, like office equipment and what have you, I think it can definitely work for the better, you know. I just feel like employees sometimes feel like they're using or losing control. Like they can't see you work, so, you know, do you actually work from 9 to 5? At the same time, I find it hard to actually log off because, you know, some days there's just a lot of stuff going on and it's easy to just keep working for an hour longer or start an hour earlier, which is a very bad habit. I don't get paid for it, but I do it anyway. You should feel responsible for the projects, you know, that you're working on. Exactly, Tsar. Wonder if the competitive season for the kids I teach will be cancelled because of how crazy everything is here. So I have to do my other job in person though. Okay. Is the media over there slimy like it is in Western countries? I don't think so. I feel like our news is pretty objective. I know there's plenty of people who disagree with that. But I don't know, in my experience it is. Also, something I have noticed in other countries is that news is more of a what do you call it? Like a show, like entertainment almost. You don't watch, or you shouldn't watch news for fun. I don't think. I think if you're watching news because you actively enjoy it, there's something wrong with the news. I watch news because I want to be informed about what's going on in the rest of the country and the rest of the world. I trust news that comes from an average looking news reporter, not some male model or female model. Our weather guy, at least the newer weather guy, is a nervous young dude. And I appreciate the hell out of that guy because he tries really hard. You can tell. And sometimes he messes up, but god damn it does he pull through. I've seen some news reporters from other parts of the world and they, you know, maybe it's the white teeth. I don't trust people with white teeth. Might as well be a vampire. Also, it might be because mine are just yellow. And I don't even drink coffee. And I always brush. I swear I do. Agile mythology should mean that management doesn't have to worry about much. People are working, story. Yeah, for sure. Lean companies are theoretically the most effective and efficient. Kaizen. What other forms do you have of companies? You had Kaizen, you have Kanban. Another one. Sometimes it's kind of funny in Holland or Netherlands. I'm gonna try and say it right. There isn't that much going on usually in the Netherlands. I mean, unfortunately today we actually had some big news, but that wasn't good news at all. But generally speaking, the news is kind of slow. Like there's not that much going on. So every once in a while you get this news that's clearly, you know, like we have to talk about something. Like the news always lasts half an hour. But fuck all happened. So a cow got rescued from a little pond. Or a sheep. And that makes it to the news, and it always just makes me giggle a bit. I love it when that happens. Secretly, I'm rooting every single day for an animal to get trapped somewhere and be saved by a gallant man on a tractor. And for that to make the news. Those news days are the best. Because let's face it, a lot of the news nowadays is pretty depressing. So if I can get a cow or a sheep that gets his woolly ass saved by a big man in a tractor, then gosh darn it. I'll gladly take that. Comatite, is that a saying? Wash my hair and shout in 10 minutes. I can beat that in 5. But it's not a competition. Just know I could beat you. Your hair is shorter? That is hairist. You can't judge someone on the length of their hair, Caro. Nor can you downgrade their accomplishments. And I'm Flemish? Wow. I expected more from you and your people.
It just works.
Don't expect anything from Flemish people? Fine, from now on I won't. See how that works out. my lord. Don't expect anything and you won't be disappointed. Oh, those are very wise words. I think that's what I'm gonna say from now on when people ask for a release date. Seems like a proper response. How I live my life. Well, I think that might just explain why I'm constantly disappointed, because I'm always expecting people to do the right thing and step up and do what's right. What the fuck is a centimeter? Or cm? Cm is a centimeter. The measurement. Can be used to very accurately measure the length of your genitals. Thanks for save.
Oh, drink water, drink water, drink water, bitch.
Nice. Wow, Rose coming with the double redeem. What was that? I don't know what that was. That's just me being slightly bored, I think. Good news is it doesn't happen often. Well, I get bored a lot, but I don't do that a lot. So, fret not. Your radicals are safe-ish. How can you be bored? That's my secret. I'm always bored. Yeah, I have a slight case of ADHD, so I get distracted a lot and bored very easily. Pretty calm now as well. Like it's not like I'm shooting or bouncing off the walls all the time, but when I'm around other people, I do tend to. I'm kind of like a yo-yo, or a spinner. Like the more people there are around me, the more fun I get. But more fun kind of depends on your definition of fun. If to you fun is a guy who won't stop talking, and I don't know, out of nowhere can decide that someone needs to be lifted up into the sky. That's your definition of fun, I'm your guy. I'm definitely a lot of fun. That's your definition of annoying. Well, I have some bad news. I'm that guy, too. So... Yeah, I'm that guy.
Hi, it's you.
Hello. It's you. Bye. I like that, appreciate that. I think we had a pretty nice Oblivion conversation there. I'm a tough cookie. Thanks for sharing your Prime cookie with us. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Even though I say I'm sick of pizza, if I ever do, I'm really not. Good to know. What is the transparent purple shit? That is a, what do they call it again? Acoustic space. So when you're going through the canyon, it'll sound different, echoey is the idea. Because it's acoustic and shit. Only I used the wrong acoustic space apparently because it's not that echoey and I kind of have to redo it, but I'm too lazy and I'll probably do it later. Yes, it'll add an echo. I really like this this song from Skyrim. It's so calm and chill, nice. Please tell me enemies can drop down on my head from that distance. Doubt it. But hey, you can always spawn enemies in, I suppose. Oh, it's so annoying that all these rocks keep unloading. Come on, just stay put. Motherfucker. With my finger? I've fallen for that before, my friend. Make matters worse, I had my mouth open when I did it. Took me 3 weeks to scrub the taste of my tongue. Don't ask me about the specifics. Don't want to talk about it. I told you I'm bored. I didn't actually have someone fart in my mouth, by the way. They made it look like fun on South Park, though. I can't help but wonder, and I'm very sorry for putting this image in your head. Is that a fetish? Everything is? Fair enough. Wonder what someone thinks they can gain out of it, though. And what the specific reason is about it. Is it a power thing? I feel like a lot of fetishes are a power thing, like being able to pay someone so much that they do this ridiculous stuff to you. I can imagine if you're like really rich, you get maybe bored. Because everyone is kissing your ass, but you don't want them to kiss your ass, and when you pay someone to kiss your ass, might feel more satisfying somehow. I don't know. Maybe I'm probably just thinking too much about this now, and I should drop it for my own sanity. Rule 34. Yeah, fair enough. It would be cool to have enemies on the top sniping with arrows as you pass through. It crossed my mind, but we do have an idea for something like that for Boethia's Realm, for instance, and I think it makes more sense there. I don't want these canyons to turn into an ambush. Plus, it's really hard to keep NPCs up there because you know the player is going to be down there, so you can barely see the tops of the walls. So they would only be able to shoot from you if they're on this tippy top and you're around there, because if you're underneath here, they will run around, maybe fall down, fall to their deaths, and that won't look good either, I don't think. Thanks for save. Coming in and the first thing I hear is something about kissing other people's butts. So, don't judge. I think I do like this this rock formation. It's good. It's good stuff. If you wanted to do an ambush there, you could set the NPC to hold their position during combat. It's a feature I think even for Bethesda forgot. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing. Oh yeah, the bathwater thing. That seriously pissed me off a bit. Not because there's some woman selling bathwater that she has been soaking in. That I'm kind of fine with. You know, it's whatever, you do you. The problem I had with the whole bathwater thing is that there were seemingly so many people wasting their money on it. And, you know, there's some actual good charities, and seemed like there were a million better things to spend the money on. So that ticked me off a bit. I mean, it's their money, do with it what you will, but fuck, god damn it. God damn it, people. Says the guy with an OnlyFans account. Hey, listen! Man's gotta make a living. Sometimes a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. Getting naked on the internet. I do have an OnlyFans account, but I've never actually used it. It's kind of a joke that got a little bit out of hand. Oh fucking hell! Why does time go by so quickly? I really don't like time. Whoever invented time can go fuck themselves. Preferably to death. No, wait. It's a pretty cool way to die, actually. Don't fuck yourself to death. Just die. Just die. I mean, if you have to go out, then damn. Pretty fun way to go, at least. Yeah, well, thanks for the save. Yeah, I'm gonna quickly jump in game because, you know, I don't have all the time in the world tonight. And I want to show you guys what we've worked on as well, so. Minus 26 and 10 is our coordinates where we're gonna go. 26 and 10. Easy enough. There's a chick that sells farts in a jar. Wow. Alright. Is it during fan week? Isn't just for streams, if you catch my drift? Sounds like you're subscribed to the OnlyFans. COW test for 10 real minus 26 and 10. Getting confused here? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Another good way to die is via Velociraptor ambush. Yeah, can't disagree with that. Oh, I need to get a shower as well before I go to bed. Headphones are charged. Hey. Set game hour. Oh, 13. Yeah, so this is the area we've just been working on. As you can see, there's still some floaty bits, don't worry too much about that. Here you can very nicely see the borders. So that's we haven't really worked on yet. Work has been done on the ones up here. Oh, it looks like this is no grass. No grass landscape texture. I should have checked the grasses before going in game. That's my fault. Give me a sec. I'm just very quickly tabbing out of the game to make sure that we have grass everywhere. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, so this all looks rocky. Very good, very good. Oh yeah, we have the Hunter Camp. Valley View Camp. Let me kick all that. Very satisfying. Look! The camp actually looks over the valley now. It used to not quite do that. I gave her a little cushion. Amazing. There should be blood here. I'm not sure why there's no blood. Stab, stab, stab.
What?
But for
Have
sale.
a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Leather.
Go bother someone else.
Don't talk to me like that, little man. Alright, anyway, sorry, I'm getting carried away with the nonsense. Worked on low camp here. Oh god, where did the voice go? I think puberty just came back from the past to kick my ass one last time. Yeah, we created this little landslides, but this is the area we worked on just now. Slightly to the right of it. I know, it's fucking rude. Really rude. Again, you can clearly see the border where we still have work left to do. Not saying there's a problem with this, like this is pretty much how it's gonna look. There's just gonna be a bit more grass painting and boulders and stuff tossed in there. I actually really like that this is more like an empty plain. It should definitely stay that way. Okay, we have the fort to our left. Just a wolf and a deer hanging out. Nothing weird about that. Looking good. Thank you. That we haven't worked on because that's outside of our claim. So we only worked on this. Hey, I thought we got rid of the landscape texture or the road texture. That's strange. This landscape texture should not be here. That's very weird. Not sure why that would be here, because we painted over it. Do I have gobos? I do. Okay. Door to the right. And the rest of the ruin. Oh, my lord. Okay, I think we have a conflict with one of the plugins that I have enabled. I don't think, I know I have a conflict with one of the plugins. That's gonna be fun to figure out. Oh. How can... What plugin could I have running that touched that door? Sorry about the frame rate, by the way. It's smooth for me. It's just my stream setup that's not really having it. Yeah, that's weird. You know what? It might actually be Karos' plugin, maybe? I have specific grids. I don't think it should be a problem. You know I don't mean it like that. So that I see the grass from up there also down here, so maybe that's why. Yeah, that's something for Arrakis to break his skull on. Brain on? I don't know, something's gonna break. That's right. Figured out. Gonna be a bit disappointed if I have to nuke the forts, but I can do it again in an hour, probably. Especially if I still have the plugin. I don't have to do it from scratch, so I can just use my own work as a template. But yeah, that was that was it for today. I think I'm gonna catch some Z's. Yeah, I'm tired. Tired, I'm exhausted and tired. Yeah. Cheers everyone. Appreciate you hanging out, support. I'll try and start a bit earlier tomorrow, and then I really want to do more Witcher 3 or Witcher 1 as well. So, yeah. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. It was good. Good vibes. Thanks. I'm gonna... You know what? I'm not gonna raid anyone else tonight. I want to get a shower and get to bed, and I want to do that quickly. So, I'm just gonna say thank you very much for hanging out. It's been real. It's been fun. Might even say it's been real fun. Yeah, I'm gonna do other things, and I'll see you all hopefully tomorrow. Yep. I think I'm gonna leave it at that. If you haven't yet, feel free to join the Discords. It's the best way to stay up to date with the streams. You can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and be my little adoring fan. What, follower? That sounds less creepy. Be my follower. And other than that, I bid you a good night, and I will roll the credits. Thank you very much, sir. And madam. Or neither. Raid Fish? Oh, Fish is... Okay, hell yeah. Yeah. If Fish is streaming, we'll give him a raid, of course. Of course. I had no idea. Okay, everyone stick around, don't leave yet. If you're curious how quest development works, you're in for a treat, because one of our most active quest developers is just starting up a stream, doing exactly that. Quest development. Really nice dude. He's from Down Under, which is my terrible Aussie accent. He's Australian. Yeah, really nice guy. He works on quests, which is super interesting. So we're gonna give him a raid. Thank you very much for the support. Thank you for the new follows. Let's just see if I can read the credits for once. I never do that. Veziot. Really small for him. Veziot, Blue Demon, Prippy, Monty, Poppycock, and Carrot. Thank you for the bits. Tough Cookie, Tabricilia, Funny, Nut Guy, Jorl. Wow, this is actually terrible. I can't read this. The background is too bright. That's better. Yeah, I'm a Tough Cookie, Tario, Xalia, Funny Nutway, Jokel, yeah, Jokel, Hamiltox, cheers. Shit, how much time do you have left for a raid? Okay, I have a bit. Michael John, Burrito, Shapla. Oh, okay, never mind. It's going too fast. Those guys, thanks for the new follows. Okay, yeah, we're gonna start the raid. Thank you very much for hanging out. Appreciate the support and the love, and see you next time. Love you, bye.
It's you. Hi.
Thank you for the follow. Kaiser, gay. Okay, bye.
Appreciate it. Hi Kyle. I can take over for you. I'm not going to be the most energetic streamer today. I've just come back positive for COVID, so I'm in lockdown for 2 weeks. But
Thanks a lot.
I figure... Carrie, did you just sub as well? 4 years.
Alright, see everyone. Bye.